Did she say her last name was?
Smith. Is that not her name?
He got his hand around my neck. What do you mean? Fine.
She hasn't ate in 2 days. Has not been treated very well.
Put your hands behind your back.
On August 21st, 2025, in Athens, Georgia, a fight at school ended with a 12-year-old and her mother arguing at home. By 9 that night, there were officers at the door on a reported domestic dispute. The officers wanted one thing from the mother before they went any further, and she would not give it to them: her name.
Do you want to step outside and talk to me again? What's going on?
I'm scared. Because I guess I got in a fight on today at school, but I didn't know my mom, so I came home and she was like, "You already in trouble, I'm going to defense, call me bees and stuff," and saying that I knew the girl was in the bathroom. Because I knew with me, honestly, I mean, if I knew something, I mean, it would be a plan, but nothing was planned literally. So I walked in the bathroom, the girl punched me, and that's why we started fighting. And I guess I was fighting over a boy, but I don't know what the fight started because she just hit me first. And so then, And so then that's when I came home, and then she had with me, and then she was like, she gonna get my big sister that's coming to beat me up and stuff, since I want to have a lot of stuff to say. And I said, I didn't do anything. And she like, shut up, call me bees and slurs and stuff like that. And then I was texting my coach privately, because I didn't want her to, she already took my phone stuff, but she didn't know I had my iPad. And I was just scared, and she was saying, I bought my own phone, so she was gonna give it out and stuff like that, and I was just scared. And then, cause this is my first time, because last time I called the police, she went to jail, and before that I had ran away, because the stuff she was doing to me. But I'm just scared, my little sister in there. I'm scared. Am I in trouble?
No.
That is one side of it, and nobody had checked any of it yet. The officer's next stop is the mother, and it does not stay a conversation about the daughter for long.
So, can I come in real quick so your baby doesn't escape?
No, what's wrong? No, you can't. This is not my house. No.
Okay, so what's going on between you and your daughter?
What do you mean what's going on? What did she say?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
She got suspended from school, took her phone, and she's mad.
Okay. Were you hitting her or anything like that?
No.
Okay. What? I guess I'm a little confused as to.
This is not the first time she's did this, sir. No, stop.
Okay. What is your name?
I don't want to.
No, you have to give me your name.
Oh, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna take you to jail, hon.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You can't come in. This is not my house.
I need your name. There's an allegation of a crime.
What kind of crime? What type of crime?
If you'll come out here and talk to me.
Okay. What type of crime?
There's an allegation of a domestic dispute.
A who?
A domestic dispute between you and your daughter.
Come here.
No.
Stop.
So, in order for me to properly investigate that, I need to know who you are. You have to identify yourself to me, otherwise I'm going to arrest you.
Okay.
Are you going to identify yourself to me? Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you hurt anywhere?
No.
Okay.
Wait, did she say her last name was?
Smith. Is that not her name? What's her name?
She has no last name. It's Athens. I don't know nothing else.
Alright, so she gave me a fake name. She's been combative. Not combative. Disorderly, doesn't want to let us inside of the house to investigate the domestic. We've been talking to her in the doorway to give her some respect. I don't think anybody's in danger inside. We have simple battery charges, maybe, at best.
Simple battery at best. That is an officer telling his supervisor the criminal case is thin, and Georgia law backs him up. The family violence battery statute carves out reasonable corporal punishment by a parent, so a mother disciplining her own child does not become a crime by itself. The officers had almost nothing on the domestic call, and they were not leaving.
So I'm Officer Cochran. I'm the courtesy officer for the complex here. Do you have anything with your name on it?
No, I don't even live here. This is my daughter's apartment.
Who's your daughter? And what was your name?
Tanya.
Is it a Tanya or Tanya?
It's Tanya.
There's no A on the front of it? It's just Tanya. Do you have a sister whose name is Tanya or something?
No.
Okay. How do you spell the full name?
Tanya.
There's no A on the front of it?
No.
What's your middle name? And you have no, like, debit card, credit card, anything that says your name on it?
This is not my house.
So I think this is who we're gonna be talking to.
Does she have a warrant?
She's got like 87 warrants. She has some out of Athens, but she has warrants out of everywhere right now.
In Georgia, there's a difference between refusing to hand over ID and lying about who you are. The second one is a crime. Under state law, giving an officer a false name or birth date to mislead them is a misdemeanor. That is what the officers are now saying she did.
Hey, Tanya?
Come in. Yes.
Okay, so can you step out here for me? Just come over here out of the kitchen.
Okay, what's going on? Come back, Charlie. What's going on?
Just come over here, please.
I don't feel safe moving until my people leave, please.
You have warrants.
You're not Tanya. Put the
Okay.
phone down.
You are Tanya, but you have warrants, and you gave me a bad birthday.
So put the phone down and put your hands behind your back.
Oh, you want that
Let's
back?
not make this an issue in front of your child.
Wait, they're talking to me, Jamie.
No, we are not.
They're talking to me.
These cameras are on.
Put your
He
hands
got his hand around my neck. What do you mean?
Fine.
In front of my
hands behind your back. Stop resisting, man. We're going into. Let go of my handcuffs. You're gonna get your finger pinched.
Stop bleeding my arms.
Okay. Well, you would just not do it this way. Keep walking, please.
I don't know.
All right, now we are going to go outside, and you're going to walk. And again,
I'm
either
going
you,
to walk.
either
You're
you
pulling
walk,
me.
yes,
You're
because
choking
you're
me.
not walking. No, we're not. No one's touching you other than my
You
hand.
had me by my neck.
That was the wrong officer. Nice try. Keep walking.
Why are y'all dragging
I'm
me?
either going to drag you or you walk. Would you like to walk like an adult or be
Can you
dragged?
get my phone, please?
Now we want favors. Let's roll.
I'm asking for my phone. What do you mean? I'm entitled to my phone.
Walk.
Let me get my baby a kiss, please.
No.
Please.
You're going to go through all that, and now you're going to ask for favors from me.
That's not my.
You lost that when you decided to resist.
With the mother in custody, the officers have a second problem they cannot walk away from. Georgia lets an officer place a child in protective custody, and legally, that is not an arrest. That is where this ends up if nobody else steps in. Before the state gets involved, somebody in this family has to say yes.
Can I get your name and date of birth, please? So I can say. Can you spell Jericho for me, please?
Jerrica. What happened? What's going on? What a daughter?
Probably over there by the coach. We're sitting right here.
So
And she called you for taking care of the kid, right?
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know how this gonna work. I've been locked up 9 months. I only been home 60 days. I've been in Forsyth County. I don't know I don't know.
But you're Athens local, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said.
but she has people here. Do you know them by any chance?
No, she don't. Her mama saying Madison County, but her mama is not going. You call her stepdad. Y'all gonna have to call her stepdad. I don't know. I literally don't know.
Are you willing, if she wants you to take the kids to...
I mean, I'm just have to do what I got to do because I mean.
You don't have to. We have
I don't got no choice because what's gonna happen? You know your mama gonna be gone for a long time. Years. Ain't no 1 year, ain't no 2 years. You might well, you should, I don't know what you were thinking. You gonna regret that for the rest of your life.
I think her mother's actions resulted in her mother's consequences.
I don't know.
I think that's exactly what happened. I don't think we can blame this child for another person getting arrested on warrants that they already
But
had.
it's not her.
I just have a lot of issues with what she said. I want you to understand that nothing that has happened with your mother involving us is in any way your fault. Do not think that. Your mother made decisions, and I think you and I can both agree that they had legal consequences, therefore they were poor decisions. Now she has the consequences for those decisions. This is in no way your fault. She knew they were bad decisions. She knew she was in trouble, and then she lied about who she was so that she wouldn't tell. Hey, people live there, sweetheart. Come over here, please. Yeah, absolutely. Y'all can all go inside. I just don't want you to feel that way, girl.
Hey, is it okay if your kids go with Jerica so they don't have to go to DFCS?
Oh no, to go to DFCS.
Why?
She used to go to. Nobody wants her.
She's willing to take them.
No, she used to take chosen to go to DFCS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you try it more?
Which one? Is this your folks?
Yeah. This is crazy. I'm going to jail. I'm in the back of the police car. I already called the police on me.
You called your mom?
Yeah.
Is this your parents?
No, hang on.
Okay.
Down. Yeah.
Hey, you're a liar.
Yeah. Can you to go to DFCS? No one is to get her. Hello. Do y'all want? No, nobody wants. She used to go to DFCS.
No, we do not want. No, we do not want her. Tonight.
The word everybody keeps saying is DFCS. That is Georgia's Division of Family and Children Services, the state child welfare agency. If nobody in this family takes the girl, DFCS is who decides where she goes tonight.
Yeah, Jamie trying to hit mine, said he not coming.
Yeah, he said he's not getting her. He just told them the same thing. She wants to go this way. She knew. She should have thought about all of this. She knew what type of predicament I'm in. Let her get a reality check.
That's when I was texting the other day, Coach Bill, which is my grandma that I lived with all my life. Because me, my mom, and my dad, we really don't be around each other that much. So we probably my favorite time with my mom for it. And that's really the one I'm moving.
The important thing is that you're okay, all right? Your mom made a choice. This isn't your fault at all, okay? You're not in trouble, okay? Well, I will talk to them. I promise, I can't promise you anything, but I can tell you from experience that things get better.
The worker asks for a grandparent's number before anyone talks about removal. Georgia law puts the burden there on purpose. A court has to weigh whether a reasonable alternative existed before a child goes into foster care. And if she is taken into care and not sent home, a judge reviews it inside 72 hours. Every phone call happening here is an attempt to keep that clock from starting.
So where we're at now, we've called DFCS, but now we're hearing that maybe your grandma is coming. I spoke to Grandpa on the phone and he said, absolutely not, she's too much of a problem, we're not taking her, blah, blah, blah. So we're just trying to figure out what we're going to do. With Grandma is coming down here, that's good, that's what DFCS will want.
I got some visitors for you, okay?
You remember me? Hey. Hey, how are you?
All right. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you had something to eat?
I usually be eating for some. I think the day before yesterday. I don't really.
That was the last time that you had food?
I eat school at some time, but I don't really be eating at home. I don't know why.
Okay.
But we do have food to eat.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry now?
I think she had made some fries and chicken.
Okay. I'm gonna step out for a second, Baron. Stay in here with them.
Is your stove on? I can hear you.
Hey, this girl hasn't ate in like 2 days. Will you do me a favor? I'll stay here with her. Just get her a cheeseburger meal or something. Hi.
Hi.
She hasn't ate in 2 days, so I'm giving her food. We'll have a conversation. Here, come get your food. Sit down and chill for a little bit, okay? I gotta talk to your grandma for a minute.
How are you?
Officer Serene.
Lisa.
Nice to meet you, Lisa. So, I'm gonna try to explain. Are you Tanya's mom?
No, but I do have guardians over her.
You have what?
Guardians.
Guardianship?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. Wonderful.
That's the only reason why I'm here.
So, Tanya is going to jail because she has warrants out of 12 different jurisdictions.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And she also resisted arrest tonight along with some other stuff. So she's not going to be out for a while. Now, Tanya was trying to be vindictive to put her into foster care, and DFCS don't operate like that.
Yeah, I see.
What I do want to tell you is has not been treated very well. Grandma here has expressed to me that you have acted out for her before and have not been very kind and cordial, right? Is that something that we can all agree on here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. What I need from you, okay, is I need you to respect your grandma. I need you to listen to what she says, okay? You may not like it, but it's the hand that you gotta deal with for right now, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your relationship, I think we can agree, with your mother is not a very healthy one. And I don't want to have to see you return to that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the next steps after that are not steps that I want to even explain to you.
What the officer said on scene was dozens of outstanding warrants across 12 jurisdictions. She went to jail on those. A woman who told officers she had guardianship came for the girl after most of the family had already said no. One officer said he did not think anybody inside was in danger and that the case was simple battery at best. He kept pushing for her name anyway, and that push is what put her in handcuffs. Was that the right call? Tell us where you land in the comments.